It's fixed now. I hope it's better. We can test it by me shaking the screen a little bit. Maybe that will. We'll have to see in the stream if it will work.
It doesn't see us. I guess it's gonna change now, right?
Yeah, we should go live any moment, and then you should be able to see the screen at least moving a little bit around.
Yeah, we see the screen. Heavy is the crow. Yeah.
Wait, you see that?
I see the map.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. Like, is it moving as well, Martin? Do you see it?
Yeah, I see the map. Yeah.
Okay, good. Then it's fixed for now.
Hooray!
I did it somehow by clicking it.
Hooray!
Yeah. Perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks OBS for breaking in the first place, but sure. Yeah, before any of you get to discuss what you want to do today, your cell stone starts to ring.
Oh shit! Oh, okay. Oh, that was one of the best sleeps I ever had. And then Will's just gonna pull out. Yeah.
Hi. Hey, it's Mr. Gilhart. Just giving you a
Hey, Mr. Gilhart.
heads up. Your devil friend, he showed up to my house. He apparently knows where I live, but he wants to do kind of like a meetup between, everyone who's kind of working together apparently. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I'm calling basically. So just a heads up, we are going to meet apparently, and well, you
Okay,
guys
at
apparently
your
have a
state,
floating palace that we're headed to. That's
We can.
Floating palace? What do you mean?
Whoa.
I believe you invited Gilhart there once.
Wait, out of game, did we? Because I,
Nope.
I feel like a dick.
We've taken somebody there.
We have?
Did we take him? We didn't.
I don't
think
remember
we
us
we
taking
took him
anybody.
to the library.
Yeah, we took him to the library,
and
but not
I think
to...
we
to
tried
the
to take
library.
the other giant to there.
True.
Yes,
then in that
we
case,
did do that.
sure. Do you guys have a place where we can meet? Question mark. He says.
Yeah,
then.
we've got a place.
I mean...
No way, I'm not there.
I'm just walking down the stairs, and I'm guessing this is like on speakerphone saying, do you have a place? Yeah, we could go to the Dancing Kobold, or we could go to these woods that my friend knows, or we can go to your place. I mean, they already know where that's at, and we know where that's
The castle
at.
will be a good location, Will.
Dancing Kobold.
Yeah.
I'd rather he wasn't able to get to the castle. Dancing Kobold's basically closed down right now.
Yeah,
Fine.
so we could just go to the woods where, Kai's woods are.
I mean, the Kobold's a good place because it's closed down. People wouldn't expect for it to be there.
That is also true.
They'll just think we're squatters.
Out of game, yeah. Nothing is good. The least
I
a
mean,
place that could relate to us, the better.
I know, because, both player Joy and Will are trying to keep the fucking crow's nest a secret.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree.
Trying very fucking hard to do that, but if they already know about it,
Definitely.
Like I thought Gilhart knew about it. You guys invited him there, but that might be. Wrong.
I
No, we invited him
honestly
to the library.
do not think- I know we took him to the library. That I know we did, but
Yeah, I have
don't
to
think
check
we've
notes,
taken-
but don't worry about it. Sure, then
and I'm just
Gilhart will just say, okay, sure, then meet you over there in how many minutes?
Shit, and then he'll tap the hat. Oh, it's fully charged. Yeah, give us 5 or 10 minutes here. We got to figure out what to do with a guy. TTYL, as the kids say. Then he's just gonna do a.
Do they?
He's just gonna hang up. I don't fucking know. Anyway, right.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. So. Wow, Malcolm, I know you've been dead, but get with the times. We live in the modern age. Anyway, Wayland, Mr. Yutani, good morning to you. I mean, unless he's dead already.
No, he's just looking at you, kind of like judging you. Why are you
Right,
so cheery?
I mean,
I see you're still doing the jig. That's good. You know, you got to keep your exercise up. So different
Let us-
options.
Let's go through to the room away from Mr. Yutani.
All right. I would offer you food, but you might just dance it away. So bye. And then Will's just gonna leave. Right. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure what to do with him. If he's a clone, would they take that as a bounty and be okay with that?
Possibly. I do have some
Okay.
bad news, though.
Okay.
That is not Wayland Yutani. Not really. That's a fragment, a shadow. All that exists within that being's mind is a singular drive. A drive implanted by the Wayland Yutani when they split, I imagine, thanks to the stones. All that being desires, or desired, was to hurt Saul and to kill his family. As far as he's concerned, he has succeeded utterly and is victorious, regardless of his circumstances. There's literally nothing in his mind that we can pry out of him. I was very thorough.
Okay, it would have been too much to hope that we did happen to get the real one who could have been more useful, but okay, if that's the case, I'm trying to think of
I have-
several options. Oh,
I have one more thing to offer.
okay.
Where is it? He opens his book. I prepared this overnight.
Oh. Do you think it'd be willing to answer our questions, though?
Probably not, but
You know,
Yes.
actually, hold on. If we combine that, is there a way... Because I do have the ability to alter my shape, I could look like someone else who he would want to talk to. But then I would have to wait, that won't work, will it? Because I have to be the one doing the speak with dead.
I also have a similar thing, and he shows the entry in his book.
Oh, you have that too. But the thing is, they both require you to focus, though. So I'm not sure you could do both.
No, I
at
don't
the
think
same
Speak
time.
Dead
with
does
Dead does
not.
not.
It doesn't. I thought it.
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't. You're right.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
concentration. Oh, that's amazing.
No.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're right about
I
that.
thought it was, yeah.
That's my bad, actually. But okay. I was like, oh, all right, then problem solved. Okay, so we can. I mean, I'm pretty sure his corpse is still outside. We could just go real quick to it.
Not the only corpse we have.
Ah.
Just so, in order not to slow down the story, Saul will have woken up at dawn with the first ray of light, will have gone to the town and organized for some builders to repair the house and have it prepaid. So please tell me out of game whenever you want how much that will cost, and I'll mark it off. I have
Probably not more
6,000
than...
gold, so I hope that's enough.
For a roof, it's probably like
I
10
don't know.
gold in this age. It's not that expensive, man.
Yeah, I think we're forgetting how the economy in most
Yeah,
D&D games
It's not that
works.
expensive. Just do
Yeah.
10 gold and it's fine.
I mean, on the windows and the walls, you know, we did kind of thrash the place down. And
Windows are
anyway,
more expensive.
So I'll give them
Glass.
20 to make sure they do it properly, and I'll tell them that. And I'll do
Yep.
someone who I trust, not just anyone. Like we probably have a repairs guy that has been doing that since we were forever in the house,
So okay, then. Cool. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Cisco. So you have this combination of spells that you had in mind, but what exactly do you want to ask if not Wayland's corpse, or her corpse?
I don't have any ideas, honestly. I was going to let Saul decide.
All right. I mean, that sounds like a fair enough assessment. The copy. I am not sure what to do with him. I mean, we could just let him keep dancing until, but then that seems kind of cruel and unusual.
I think we should just take him with us. He can be
Why?
our pet.
Good morning, Saul.
Oh, hey,
Hi.
Saul.
Yes, sorry, I just came back from town and
No worries.
so
I mean,
I assume you guys told me everything.
If we take him to the police station in Lockman, we may get a reward for him.
that's the thing, though. He's not really the Wayland, technically. He's just a copy of Wayland, so I
Even
don't
they
know.
don't know that?
They won't know that, right? We know that.
I mean,
Right.
it seems kind of weird to do. Well, he's
mean,
the same in the
let's-
memories and personalities, but that
I
is
mean,
true.
is it worth it? The reward?
Don't
I
know what
can't
the reward
remember
is.
How much it was?
It was like a few hundred gold pieces. It wasn't like enormous or anything like the mega jackpot.
Yeah.
My
Like a normal
question
thief
for
is
you-
like only a few gold pieces, right? But yeah, he was like a huge
Yeah.
major thief, but like 500 gold pieces normally is, life changing for a normal person. So yeah.
Saul, I would
Yeah.
prefer. I think it should be up to you. We could bring the clone in for reward, or well, do you want to do that?
I'm happy for all of us to decide.
He
mean,
didn't
you are the
wound us.
If the reward isn't worth it, we should just cut our losses and end it.
He hurt you, Saul. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, you're the injured party here.
How many spells do you have left? Asked the wizard.
Which wizard, me or him?
No, the other one. I know you just woke up.
Gargamel.
Should be rested,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he wouldn't be able to rest. He's probably taking a point of exhaustion at this point.
He's struggling. He's trying to leave the house because that's one of his things that he has to do, and he's being captured by Clive, and he has to dance. That's rough.
Oh yeah, that's a real conundrum there.
What should we do with you? I don't see how killing you is gonna give me any more darkness that I already have. I've been dreaming with how to kill you for so many years. But I guess I'm not the man I was once. I have them now. And I look towards Malcolm for a second. I don't think I want to go to that place where killing you will give me pleasure. It's not who I want to be.
So we
So
take him in for prison then.
I think we should, if the reward is as shitty as, 500 goals is always good. But
There's only
think
going to
we
be
should-
one problem.
what? Yeah.
My hat can only teleport willing people. If he doesn't want to go, I can't teleport him all the way there.
Oh no, I'm
Oh.
willing to go with you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, now you see. Now you say that makes me doubt the whole
Insight.
prison thing. Like, now that's got me kinda
Inciting this
concerned.
man.
Also insight.
Yeah, sure. Everyone rolled a dinny.
Fuck. Well, wait. Hold on. You know what? I am gonna spend a sorcery point on that because I'm pretty sure I always get this mixed up whether I can do this or not. Where is it? Magical guidance. Yes. So I'm gonna spend one sorcery point to remake that roll. Insight again. God damn you.
Nope.
That's all I got.
18 is really good.
No, not
Wow.
incredible.
15 for
Uh,
Saul. That's really good for Saul.
Do you want
I
me,
know,
do you
yeah.
want me to,
Almost an 18,
Joey,
a 19.
Joey, out of game, do you want me to add more salt to the wound and potentially add a d6 to my roll?
Do it. I'd rather
Yeah,
know
do
what's
it.
going
Okay.
through his head.
Yeah.
I'd rather know what's going through
So
him.
knowledge of a past life, speaking to wizards.
Oh, nice.
So a 23.
Well, that's something. Every bit counts, right?
Yeah.
Sadly, it wasn't that hard to read. Like, even Soul gets it. Kai, you're too short to get it.
Fucking
I
hell.
don't know. Like he's tall, right? He's an elf. Like it's a far distance. It's harder for him. That's the only reason I could think
Yeah.
of.
I find it difficult to read you mammals. It's often strange.
Like the options between you can kill him and he's like, yeah, but that doesn't really get me anything, or no, I stay alive, and I go to over there. I can be a nuisance maybe later, somehow. This is just
Henry makes sure to tell Saul what he learned from in his head and what he could do with speak with Dead Note herself.
Okay.
I'm also going to mention he's just going to cause more trouble if we keep him alive.
I don't know, then the life can eat him, I guess.
What would you want to do, Saul?
What should we do with you? What will make you happy? I'll say to the Wayland clone.
Once again, a smile gets on his face. Oh, if I were you, I would totally kill me right now. It would be stupid to keep me alive. So you probably keep me alive, knowing you. So,
I mean,
can we go
you're
yet?
running out of magic yet, I guess. Do you have any magic left?
Oh, I've plenty in store. No worries.
Okay.
So, either kill me or... Can we go?
Well, I'm not really the executioner of this group, though. But I'll be happy for my friend to do what you deserve to you. If that will make you happy, that will make me happy to know that after everything you've done for me, how you ruined my life, I have more decency and honor than you. And potentially, when you reunite with your master in hell, you can tell him how we killed you. Anyway. Could you please, Malcolm, for me?
Oh, you're really taking the fun out of it.
And I'll
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
walk
say
out of the
that's
room.
like... At least do it yourself now, at least, you know? That's... You cannot try
as-
to...
No. Sign up like you, right? Consumed by hatred. No, thank you.
Nah, just pass the buck to somebody else.
I mean, I know Malcolm enjoys doing it. I guess he won't enjoy if it's my enemy rather than his, but you know, he doesn't value life and death like we do. So I think.
Well, Henry will whisper to Malcolm one thing before he goes in with a blade, just to say, you know, I could remove what drives him.
Leave him
We're looking for
eventually.
a servant if you want.
No,
I'll
no,
be
no,
happy
that's not what I mean. Malcolm, that box he found in his head, I could remove that, leave him with nothing. It'd be
I mean-
pure pettiness at this point, but I'm not above
It-
pettiness.
It'd just give him a chance to gain it back, though.
No, you're still gonna kill him afterwards. If you wouldn't, I would.
No, I can do this. It's fine. And I guess I just, well, no, I don't know how long it'd take, but he just
Just
go
cut
with
his
it.
throat.
I mean, he
Yeah,
hasn't
how would you like
rested,
to
he
do
hasn't
this?
recovered
Just go
HP,
how you
like,
want.
You know, he's just been dancing the entire time. So
I think I kick him hard enough. No, I'll just go for it with a dagger. It's simple, isn't it?
I think you get to a point like this, you kind of suspend the rules of the game, and it's just like, yeah, this will just end. Done.
Yeah, that's always like a weird part, right? But
Yeah.
Yeah, make 6
close to
different attack rolls first before we
Yeah,
can
how
declare
close
it
to
a
a
death.
Fusro Dar can I get? No, I think he just goes straight in for a quick slash. There's nothing need to be fancy about it.
Yeah, as he's gargling
Oh.
up blood, he will just say as his final words. You know you have to kill him at some point, right?
Or do you have plans for it?
you're asking the
Attaboy.
wrong person.
And, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
guilt tripping the wrong fucking dude, saying, "Oh, you have to kill him." Malcolm's like, "Yeah, I ain't got no issues."
With that, officially the last piece of Valent.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll just go back and I cut his long kind of beard, like a goat kind of style, you know, that he had all these kind
Sure,
of nice
yeah.
beats and stuff like that. And I just kind of put it in my back. I just
He's
You
Jafar
take
now.
his beard
Yeah, it's just he
Yeah,
had
that's
like on
fucking
the
weird.
description he had like a very thin kind of like one of those pointy
Like a
beards and
He
mustache.
had
Yeah.
the Jafar beard.
Yeah,
he had the
yeah, like
Jafar
one of
thing,
those
yeah.
with the little
Where it
kind of
just goes,
rings
yeah.
and stuff. So yeah,
You cut off his beard and put it in your bag.
yeah. I'm thinking to use it one day for some really dark spell, hopefully, to bring back his corpse so I can torture him forever. Something like that. Who knows?
That's very
You gotta-
honorable
you
of
gotta-
you after that honorable
Saul's,
speech.
a,
you just
Saul's
gave.
a coward. He should have killed him himself.
You gotta go to the one outside and get that one if you want to do that.
Yeah,
That-
I
that's
don't
the
want
real
to kill.
one.
It's not about cowardice. It's about
I'm just being an ass. Don't worry about me.
nah,
It's
yeah,
about ability.
No,
Anyway,
darkness. Yeah,
so,
soul is scared.
it's gonna be like, all right. Now that we got that resolved and we saved me a teleportation charge on my hat, we do have a meeting with Mr. Galehart to go to probably right now because I think he's going to be at the Dancing Kobold where he expects us. Also, for off the record, does anybody else that is not here right now know about our crow's nest?
The Giants, I think.
I
Yeah,
think
Told the
Kind of
giants,
nuts.
but we didn't bring it there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Besides the giant, we do not say anything about it to anybody else.
No, we do not.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
also your
Actual-
uncle's there.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
would be
the one
only one.
we took him
Hmm.
there. Actually,
That's the one. I'm not
He was
sure. if we-
unconscious though. He's down with the druids
Yeah.
now.
Oh right, yeah.
Did we leave him with the druids? I
Wait,
thought
Yes.
we left him
what,
with
what
the
about that
druids.
other guy? There was another guy
What?
there.
He's
Wait,
still
he also
asleep.
he may also be with the druids.
He's also with the druids,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's also
and
with
still
the
Sorry,
unconscious.
why does it sound like we've sent him to a farm when we say went with the druids?
Anyway, okay, all right.
Kind of
Well,
what
it's
it is,
literally
though.
like kind of very
Alright,
close
Yeah,
to a
yeah,
farm.
yeah, I know.
retreat.
I,
Yeah.
I know the dancing kobold, so I will take us there to the dancing kobold. I'm just
Hold on, Will. Are we not doing anything with the body? We're just
Which
going to leave that there. The
Which
one
one?
of Wayland,
Yeah,
the prime
let's
one.
Let's take the body for now, and
But
then we
why?
can interrogate. Because
I
we
d-
can interrogate him later. We can put it in a back. I'll put him on my back of.
So we're
pocket.
taking the rear one and we're
Yeah,
leaving the
take the
front
real
one.
That clone's not gonna know.
No, the clone will
Take
leave
the real
him
one. He's
there.
on.
Okay,
Yeah,
For
so
what it's worth, I would have preferred to speak to him now, but very well. If you want to take the corpse with you, fine.
I mean,
No, I
okay.
mean,
Look, Dr.
Yeah.
Jones, do you really think
Actu-
that he's going to answer any questions unless you know as who he's going to want to talk to?
Fine, we won't bother then. Leave the body.
He could
Yeah,
want
but
to
wait,
talk
both of
to
them.
maybe
both
himself.
of
No,
them.
no, no. Just have Clive eat the clone. It's fine.
Okay,
I mean,
Clive
I
ate the
cannot leave
clone.
a corpse in my house. He's gonna fucking rot when we
That's
come
what
back, and
I'm
there is
saying.
builders coming.
Just have Clive eat the body. That's what I'm saying. Have Clive clean it up, and then we just.
He's gonna
Okay.
He's gonna poison himself.
Clive,
mate.
Clive gets a bib, puts it into his shirt.
Oh,
Utensils.
oh, nice.
And then, the one outside, fine. You could take. I mean, I would recommend it because it's very messy. But I mean, we'll just. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just start pulling the wizard
Oh, God.
from the
Oh,
shoes
God.
outside the
Oh,
house, to the
Why?
garden.
Oh god.
I mean,
All
he's
right.
gonna make a mess in here. It's my lounge. It's already charred and destroyed.
He's outside though. But all right, fine. Just take him.
Yeah.
Dr. Jones, while we're there, you think of questions to ask Dr. Wayland or Mr. Wayland Utani, and then we will go and make a day out of this meeting with Mr. Galehart. And player Joey doesn't remember, but will know the name of that demon we made a deal with. Was it Ash
Lurks.
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 Lurks is the one. Lurks is the one. With Lurks, because apparently, yeah, they got in contact, and if I had to take a guess, maybe other allies that we made will be there. So let's see what they have to say. Does that sound good to everybody?
Sounds
Everybody
good to me.
sure.
happy with that? All right. So everybody get around, gather
But
around.
wait,
All right.
just to make sure we are taking. Yeah, I'll just finish stuffing
Oh.
the wizard into the back of holding.
Perfect.
Yeah,
and
sure,
Thank you for
that-
reminding me,
that's good.
Soul.
Okay.
Before we go, because the situation's gonna be dangerous, I'm casting aid on all of us. So I'm gonna cast aid. I'm gonna cast
Thank
aid
you.
twice, both at 5th level, because I can actually get those back. And so everybody, including Clive, so all 6 of us, is gonna have an extra 20 max HP.
Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah. And then while we're doing that, let me just check for sorcery points. How many can I use to get back 5th level 7? So I'm just gonna be toying with stuff on my end to make all this possible, but I'm just gonna spend 7 right here, get a 5th level back, and I'm just toying with spell slots, so don't mind me. And then I've spent a 4.
Yeah, this is why I'm not gonna play sorcerer. Not willing to do all that shit.
It's
Yeah.
Yep.
I know. It's so I'm
Too many
I'm
button
happy with
clicks.
this arrangement.
Yep.
And do I want to give just to make sure, where is it? That sorcerer ability that I have where I could basically give people 8, because I always forget that I have the item that allows me to make the first Nope. No. Oh, yeah. Your first Bastion of Law is always an 8, so I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to give a Bastion of Law to. I'm gonna give it to Dr. Jones because he, besides me, he also seems to get hit with stuff. So you basically, Andy, you have a free 8 that you could use to take damage, aside from the stuff you already have to take damage.
Free what?
It's an 8 because of my coin. It's normally Bastion of Law, so normally it's a D8, but because it's the first one, you just get an automatic 8.
And that'll
Oh, wow.
reduce damage by 8.
Yeah. Let me just post Bastion of Law. But
So free 8 HP reduction to
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
Yep.
And that lasts for
until long rest or until
Long
I
rest.
use it again. Yep.
Yeah.
right, grand. So free 8 HP reduction to damage.
Yeah.
I'll
and
put
instead of it being a D8, it's an 8
First
because of my
hit.
coin.
So yeah, first hit. Okay. I have 2 questions so far for Wayland Yutani.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Sweet.
what asking them both might change what happens afterwards, so I've not got too much after that.
So do you want to ask them right now, or do you want to wait till after the
We have
meeting? 'Cause
we have
still-
decided we're not doing it right now. Let's go.
Yeah,
I mean, I
let's
just
go.
say, okay, all right. So, bippity boppity, skibbity dee to the kobold, and then I'm gonna use the helm of teleportation to teleport all of us to the dancing
Fascinating.
kobold.
There's no word in
Hmm.
Celestial for kobold.
There is not. I keep telling you, it's gibberish I made up. You insist it's the language of the heavens, but
It literally is.
it's just gibberish, man. Anyway, now that we're here at this place I used to call home.
Yep, with that super we go into a quotation towards the dancing kobold. Do you go inside the kobold or on the street?
We'll go inside, I guess. I mean, that's where we told him we were gonna meet up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Your uncle wouldn't
Make sure
like
that
it, but
is-
that's allowed.
Oh no.
Yeah, all of you just once again reappear into the dancing kobold. It's still the same as you left it last time. A bit dustier than before because no one's been here after you guys have been. You do see some familiar faces. I don't remember the name, but you guys remember the guy that followed you guys when you were dealing with the Cabal?
Okay.
The guy you met on the train and
yeah.
such?
Yeah, and he
Oh,
was
he's
like
back.
our
Yeah,
shadow kind of thing, for a while.
he's chilling there. You do see Mr. Gould.
Hello.
And then,
Hello.
last or not least, you do see Lurks as well. He's sitting there from... finally, you all have arrived.
Wonderful.
Hello.
All of our trustworthy allies here in one room.
Now all we have to wait is
Wonderful.
for your Kung Fu master and Mr. Gilhart. And as he says that, another portal opens and you do see Mr. Gilhart and Shifu emerge from it. And the portal closes.
His name was Keiji, wasn't it?
Kenji, no, sorry, Shifu
Kenji.
was Shifu
yeah.
was the tattooing dude that we named. Yeah, my bad. Kenji, yeah, also
Alright.
is there as well. So
Must
basically, the
be.
whole gang of everyone that's working together right now is
We
here.
we have some other allies who aren't here who I think I should mention. We've found a living giant who may be willing to help us, as well as an army of trolls.
everyone for a moment and kind of looks at each other and whisker. Let's keep it to intelligent people for right now and for this meeting.
Okay then. Who wants to leave?
Salt,
I
that's
like
you.
that a lot.
No.
Kylar, could it be?
The guy that was following us, you're trying to look for his name.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
Either
it doesn't
way.
matter. Like dude that
Kylar,
followed.
person to speak.
Yeah.
No,
Wants
that's
to
a
do
different
the
person.
same
You,
thing in the city. Work.
You all
That's a
wanted to
different
say
person.
something?
Yeah, Lurks will step up. Yeah, I thought that we should have one big final meeting between all the key parts of of trying to stop what's bound to happen.
Right.
Thought we should all have a heads up, one final clear moment that we are all on the same page, that we're all contributing all of our energy and focusing,
Mhm.
stopping potentially every possible threat out there.
We've got some plans. There are 5 different locations we can all hit, and I think Henry has an idea of potentially making at least one of these locations seem more of that main target.
Yes. The plan I would propose is thus. We gather as much of our forces together into one place. We make it look like it is a threat to occultation itself, the capital city. We know with reason we know that the center of the ritual will take place here, and within the center of here will be in the palace. The Emperor and anyone else who seeks to usurp this ritual, and he looks at Lurks, will see the threat and ideally believe that that is what they should be focused on. And they will send the transit army to face it. In the meantime, Mr. Gold will ensure that there will be no reinforcements to the palace when we launch our surgical strike on the palace. That is the strategy, the plan that we have set up so far. I have a method of making the armed force look like the main threat, but I need to prepare that. Is there anything else that anyone here can add to this?
For Mr. Gildars. I had also an understanding that about Mr. Broodlord. The insect alien creature you guys had to deal with.
Yes.
Could you reface that deal with me for a moment?
I mean, you kind of made that deal between you and him, though, to be fair. If I understand, you guys traded one thing for another.
That's Lurks and Broodlord, I believe.
So,
Okay, yeah.
the Broodlords were potentially helping him get back to his own reality.
Great. How do you want to do that? What was your plan for that?
Potentially, whatever power, we don't know. There may be some form of cataclysmic event. However, it may be a situation of just take him out once he's been of usefulness.
I mean,
That's kind of the segue I was hoping for, thank God, because I have a very dangerous and stupid idea. Okay, you remember
Okay.
those thingies I was making, those mechanical suits that allowed you to move around in an iron suit. I could
Ooh.
potentially adjust that for the Broodlord, turning him into a gigantic mecha army.
Shit.
Ooh, that would be
Shit.
quite nice, actually. That sounds
I mean, it could come in handy, sure.
interesting.
And I could maybe, also, part together a kill switch of some sort. So if you want to, the guy, then we can, do that. All in favor of me, focusing all my focus on that then for now on, because I kind of am concerned if we just, do the whole reckoning thing and everyone is still alive, that he is going to murder everyone with this gigantic army that he has.
That could potentially be something. I know Jones would prefer that.
Henry nods.
Ecological level.
Great, then.
I think so.
I would
But,
need some supplies, but I will get in
We
contact.
don't need to kill them, though. Maybe they are gonna be okay in the end.
You guys realize he can hear all of us, right?
Well,
I mean, we don't want to.
Clive
don't
is
wanna
not in
kill
the
him.
room right now.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
Clive is-
so
anywhere.
if he wears the suit and he's going to be peaceful, then true. But let's not be naive about this. He is an invasive species
But I
to
mean,
this
maybe
world.
the world is huge. Who knows? Maybe we can cohabit with them one day. I mean, we are an invasive species too.
No, we're not.
We destroy the world.
We're,
One
we
day
we are
we
not
will.
invasive.
I mean, what makes them invasive? Just
They
that
don't
just
belong
come
here.
from- Yeah, but that doesn't make them an invader.
Yes, it does.
They are residents now. You know.
Define
They
invasion.
will. They will. I will not have this debate. It's not a
I
debate.
know, but this just feels unfair.
Nothing about this is fair.
I don't know. He's been
Alright.
relatively straightforward with us, so it would be kind of weird to just have a way to turn it on him. But on the other hand, it could
I mean-
become a problem if he's too big.
Let's not discuss this with the council, though. This
We
is
need
something
to-
we should discuss.
If we can
ourselves.
find a way to send him home, we send him home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, kill
means-
switch. I got this, and you already see Guild are working on
I
stuff.
believe a kill switch would be a good backup plan.
Mm.
All right.
Anyway,
Dragons. Do you know any more dragons? I'll ask Mr. Gold. That could help you.
No dragons. Yes, could help. No.
That's unfortunate.
Like most of them are. No. Very stupid and giant dicks.
I understand.
Should weapons or armaments help people? Because I think we can supply some decent quality weapons, and I'll pull out the Gale spike out of the bag of holding. I expect this
And the
back.
hammer.
But... Yeah, I expect this back, but I assume Kenji could wield this.
I could,
Fine
but
with me about
it would raise suspicions if I was the one to wield it right now. Give it to me
Fair
when
enough, then.
time
I'll play it
comes.
back. When the time comes.
So
I
above
want
game,
it back then.
I'm assuming. So in terms of our forces, the Broodlord is providing the bulk of it, backed up by whatever Kenji and the trolls have.
That's your main army force right now, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, as well as we've got the giant.
Like you got Mr. Gold, he's a dragon, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Lurks, who's a devil himself, and well, he's playing something with Mephistophelies, which he doesn't talk about yet, but
Yes. Just
however he's going to
demons
contribute.
in the army. Ourselves are
Just-
obviously going to be quite a force.
I'm just adding up our plan
Yeah.
here. So the plan: gather our forces into a cohesive army and have it pose a threat to occultation, the capital city. The Broodlord will provide the bulk of the rank and file, backed up with the trolls, Kenji's monks, and Turish the giant. Mr. Gold will ensure that no reinforcements will get to the palace when we launch our surgical strike on the palace. Gilhart will use his mecha suits to equip the Broodlords. It will have a kill switch in case they look like there'll be a problem and can't be sent home. I have
That's
so
about it.
far.
I'm trying to think of. I feel like there was something else.
No, I think that's about it from you.
That's
guys'
about the meat of it,
perspective.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are we equipping certain individuals with some of the rune-bound weapons that we have?
Yeah, I think Kenji can definitely wield the Gale Spike.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Maybe-
to do it now, you know. But
Could we give the hammer to the troll, or not the troll, to the giant?
We do.
Yeah, I mean we do have Plantain.
The giant
also-
that we have, because
Yeah, also the Juggernaut.
oh yeah, okay. Oh, you mean okay.
Okay, so we've got equip some powerful individuals with the weapons and equipment we aren't using.
Yeah.
Wait, we're forgetting something. Lurks, where are your infiltrators?
That's the final
yeah,
piece
the-
I wanted to talk
The
about.
ones with my master.
Yeah, wanted to speak about that. We are ready to infiltrate the Emperor's lovely palace, seeing if we could find a weak spot, trying to find a way into his hidden room, see if we can find anything. We could really use your help with that.
You'll be part of the strike force of the palace then.
Oh no, this is just a scout force right now. We just,
Hmm.
well, our friends are just looking out for us, seeing if we can find a hidden way into the palace, see if we can find something more. Because even though
Right.
I really love your, these 5 points that you can strike idea, but I think there's something more going on.
Probably. Nothing's ever that simple. But
Well,
just so we're
it's-
clear, I'm assuming your infiltrators will be providing the gap that we strike through. Ideally.
You mean on Judgment Day or this mission?
The mission, I assume. We want to interrupt this ritual as soon as possible.
Actually, shouldn't have we invited Tristan Sibris, my master, as well?
Oh, he's with the strike force. He's
Okay, he's just there. Yeah, okay.
he's part of the.
But basically, above
the-
game, I'm just trying to figure out these infiltrators are they just trying to find out any new information, or are they going to be like ensuring there's a means for us to get into the palace
basically
when it comes
both,
down to it?
Just
Both. Okay.
they're just trying to figure out, is there a way inside of the palace, and if we can get inside, what's inside?
Right. Okay.
That's what they're planning.
Got it, yeah, let me just make a note of that.
Wait, but no, I think in that case, if we're not targeting 5 separate locations, it could be a good idea to equip this duplicate of yours, Henry, with some items.
Henry hasn't told. Oh no, he did tell. Did he tell you? He hasn't told anyone about creating
No,
the simulacrum.
Ignore that then.
I guess it will make sense after the conversation we had today that at some point on the way I will have asked Henry, can you actually make duplicates like my
Like,
stepfather
we know he's
did?
making a snowman.
Why would
Yeah.
Saul?
No,
assume,
yeah.
why would Saul ask that though? Henry's never mentioned anything about it to anybody.
I mean, because
Oh,
he
sorry,
is a
ignore-
wizard too,
ignore all
and he
that then.
knows that that can be done. And well,
Okay, In
That's-
that case, Henry just evasively goes,
meta game.
perhaps, and then that's he told you perhaps, and then left it at that. Like he's not having this conversation.
All right. I mean, this will be on the way though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Henry would have been evasive about it. He's not a good liar, so you probably. I mean, you're not very good at reading people, so
Yeah,
let's
I
just,
wouldn't really.
let's
pry
check
into
something.
it.
Deception.
I mean,
natural 20. Never mind.
My insight is really bad.
Okay,
so
that worked.
Don't worry.
It's only slightly better than.
It's fine.
It's only slightly worse than my deception, though.
What other things? What about we did discuss the explosives potentially? That was an option, right? As well. Maybe I'll.
How's explosions an option?
I mean, if things go
fine.
wrong, we could just blow the palace in the end of it. right?
Yeah,
We did
that was an idea,
discuss
I think.
something like that.
I think the idea was for me to eat explosives, then become a creeper.
I mean, if we can bring explosives in with us, I guess it's an option.
Minecraft creeper.
Yeah, because I remember us discussing out of game that Gold could probably be the one who would get that if we had to. Now that he's here,
Hmm.
do you think that could be some kind of something you could do in case things got really wrong?
I can get access to some explosives, but getting it near the palace is the hard part.
Yeah.
Just get us what you can and we can keep it in our bag.
I will try to make a good storage for us. No worry.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Right.
Right.
So, to just go over our plan one more time. Gather our forces in a cohesive army, pose a threat to occultation. The Broodlord provides the bulk of the rank and file, backed up by the trolls, Kenji's monks, and Turish the giant. Mr. Gold will ensure that no reinforcements get to the palace when we launch our strike on the palace. Galeheart will use his mecha suits to equip the Broodlord. It'll have a kill switch in case they look like there'll be a problem and can't be sent home. We equip some powerful individuals with the weapons and equipment we aren't using. Lurk's infiltrators will scout the palace for a way in for us, as well as looking for anything unusual or unexpected. And Mr. Gold will provide explosives for the strike team. And Henry looked at everyone else and turned to our allies. When the Emperor and Mephistopheles are stopped, or the ritual is stopped, I presume, Lurks, our contract will be fulfilled, and then all bets will be off.
That'll be the case, yeah.
That's what's written.
Indeed.
Hmm.
The fairest deal ever penned by a devil.
I can't
nice to-
smile. I
Okay.
tell you that actually. It's
But it literally is. It's
Yeah.
like,
As far as things goes, probably, yeah. At least in the top 3.
perhaps if you win, maybe you'll memorialize that moment.
You'll be awfully surprised to what I will keep, so no worry.
Yeah, maybe you can at
Ooh.
least name different cities with our names.
Henryville.
I just said it like in a funny way, like.
Jonestown.
He sees
Anyway,
it as a-
oh,
I will keep that in mind. See ya.
so
And he will just vanish. No, he will.
No, I was gonna ask you if anti-magic bombs were a thing. Damn it, he's gone. Is the meeting over? Look.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, you see, Mr.
okay.
Gilbert. Okay, if everyone would step in line, then I can teleport you all one by one. There you go.
Okay.
Like he's just sending away everyone else, the extras.
All right. Well, I think that went well, all things considered.
Yeah, that was good.
Right. So,
Shouldn't we get a cleaner here? This place ranks.
I'll
start prestidigitation around 5 feet. Maybe in 5 days, I might be finished. 5 cube squares at the time.
Probably send a message to the trolls and Turish that we'll be needing them soon.
Right.
Okay, that sounds
Do
good.
they have a sending stone?
They do.
You can
All right.
Yeah, we gave them one, right?
Yeah. All right.
tap
there
the
you
stone.
go. Yeah. Just letting you trolls know we're still moving on with things, and it'll be all good to go hopefully soon. Just wanted to check in, see how you were.
Oh, yeah, we good. We practice a lot.
All
We're
right,
finally
sweet.
happy for after a very long time. So it's good finding this peaceful life. It's better.
Yeah, well, glad to hear it. So, all right, Dr. Jones, anything else you want to say?
Just tell them we will need them soon. Don't stray too far from occultation.
Yeah, as long as you can still keep yourselves within near occultation, we are going to need you guys soon for more work, so...
Understandable. We will stick around. Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you. Okay, and then the other name that you said, because that was the trolls right now, you said Tunish, that was the giant.
Fish, the giant. Yep.
Alright. Yeah, hello, is this Tunish? Yeah, this
I
is
assume
the
like he's a
crows.
giant, he is like this very tiny. Yes? One in
Hey,
two.
this is Will
Hello?
here. I have the rest of the crows here. Say hello, everybody. We just need to know if you're still ready with the whole occultation work job that we'll be having you do.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, whenever.
Okay,
I'm
good.
very
we will
ready.
be making contact. We'll be making contact with you soon. Okay. That being said, that takes care of them both. I mean, we could try checking into the woods on all the people that we left with Kai's folks real quick, and then after that,
That's a good point. Kai, will the Druid Circle join us?
I mean, probably depends how much spiritual, smoking has been done and so on. It's probably okay.
Do your tribe has like the knowledge of some mushrooms or things that will enhance people when they go into battle?
They have all the mushrooms. They have like their, that's why they're so. Don't you remember the song?
listen, look,
That's
I'm just
really enhancing the
agreeing
muscle.
towards my
It only sounds good
investigation,
when you're
like,
fucking high.
I hear there's a special brand of moon bear mushroom that drives people into a blind rage.
Yeah, we don't do those mushrooms. We just do the, the
Quite dangerous, I hear. Lots of collateral
peaceful
damage.
kind of, one with the universe, kind of mushrooms.
Well, we're going into battle. We could use some of that, the nasty ones.
Anyway, so Kai, you okay if we head back there to check on them then? Man.
Yeah, they should be there. There should be at least one of them
Alright.
taken care of.
Yeah, I just take a minute to empty the kitchen that we never thought of it. It's probably like rotting. It smells like rotten food.
I
here.
mean,
Yeah, it's worse than
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Certain.
Just take 10 minutes. That's all we need.
so
Clive?
like, this is-
Give me a hand.
Before we go
I have the
anywhere,
smallest hands.
before we go anywhere, we are carting around a corpse. Do we want to do anything with this now, or are we still putting this off?
I mean, that's up to you, Dr. Jones. Now that the meeting's done, we can go ahead with the questioning.
I was ready before we came here.
Alright, so could you get the corpse out? We'll just do it here.
Yeah, and then if it's okay, I'll keep him on the back of the holding until we can store him into our fortress, the Crow's Nest.
Yep.
If it's
Want
alright.
to keep it?
Yes, I do actually.
May I ask why?
Potentially one day to bring it back.
You're kidding.
So- no, I want to undo the course and things in a different way. Have like a plan B, We cannot rely in Vecna. This is gonna go wrong. Then
I
maybe
don't
we can do
think
something.
Wayland Yutani is any more trustworthy.
We could speak to him again if we need to for now, and just
Very well.
think he's magical. He's magic. Maybe we can even use him for something. Who knows?
Right. Saul, I understand that is your decision to make. He is the one who's wronged you, but I'd like to point out that's a terrible idea. He tried to kill you. He tried to ruin your life, succeeded, and you want to bring him back in the hope he'll help you.
Not help me. I mean, just in case a ritual comes up, something to turn him to a
Right.
zombie, a slave. I don't know, something that will give me satisfaction.
And you were unwilling to kill this man.
Anyway,
Never
Dr.
mind.
Jones, let's just get to the questioning bit here. So,
Henry is baffled by Saul right now, like utterly
I mean,
baffled.
you know how freaky Saul is, so whatever.
That's why he's baffled.
It's just kind of like,
Yeah, that's why he's baffled. He's like, the fuck, I don't understand this man. Right.
I mean, he's Fey. It makes sense, you know. Not easy to
Right.
understand.
Anyway, arise,
right.
Somewhere above.
I. What are you? Give me my book back. I cast Alter Self, and I now look like. You know what? I look like the lead. I look like Lucky Floridaman, the warden of the asylum.
Sure.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
So to just. I've done that before. Feels strange. Right. And now this. So he takes an incense stick, just sets it on fire, like that. And then the corpse begins to glow. He makes a movement and he just kind of goes like, sits up.
And he just looks at you, yeah.
Right.
We'll hide, right? Because we don't want him to see us. He should only see Henry, right? So
I imagine because I've cast the spell, it doesn't matter. So
You're
and
all
I don't
sitting behind
doesn't
him in the row, you know.
All right, like I said, I have two questions written down, and the following three can be changed up depending on the answers we get here. If anyone gets another idea,
okay.
Go ahead.
who did you work for?
That's a very good question.
Don't have a name. Golden. What's the right word? Silhouette. That's what I saw.
I turn around to everyone else. So,
Super.
what was your goal?
Ruin Soul's life. Interfere as much as possible.
I'll turn to Soul specifically and I'll whisper to him. In fact, I'll cast message. This guy can't hear me.
Okay.
And I want to ask why.
From behind 3 rows behind people, I'll just message him. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. My next question is why?
Golden's silhouette made me a deal. If I did what he told me, I would ascend together with it.
Right, so we know this golden silhouette was another person angling to get onto the ritual of ascension. So make a note of that, somebody.
Yep.
All right, that's 3 questions.
well.
I know. I'm trying to think of 2 more unless someone else steps in.
How do you reverse the curse that you put on Saul and his family?
Yes. How do you reverse the curse that was put on Saul and his
magic,
family?
actually, say the magic.
Oh, the magic.
The
magic.
It's not a curse. That's it.
How do you undo the magic that was placed on Saul and his family?
Nearly impossible. You had to rewrite everything in their brains. It would take many days.
Okay. I'll again message and say, could ask what is this process, unless there's anything else more immediate that we want to ask.
I think it's with the obelisk stones, just out of I will say. Actually,
Most likely.
But actually, maybe it could be a good way. How did you contact that golden person? Maybe it's a way. If we can find how to reach them, maybe we can find who they are. But I don't know. Just this is out of character, out of game.
Yeah. Imagine we're just whispering this back and forth off a message. Generally, this is also the last question. If anyone's got an idea, so Cisco, for yourself, which question would you be happier with? Because I'm guessing he's going to say, "I've no idea. He found me," in which case it's a bust.
Yeah, actually.
Or would you prefer to see, like, he would say, Henry just go. It's not a question though. It's like, tell me the process. Fuck, that doesn't help. Oh, what was the process? I'll just say that.
Yeah, will you
That could
go
be the
through the
question.
whole process? I don't know.
Yeah, what was the process? Yeah, it's got to be a question. Anyone else? Is anyone for a question other than that? That'd be a better
Yeah,
idea,
No,
or
I think that's pretty good, but I think we already kind of know using the obelisk stone with like sort of certain spells.
yeah. So but knowing what though? Anyone else?
Come on,
No, I
Martin. You're the master of questions. Please, we need you.
What?
Oracle
No,
Martin.
you're doing too well.
Oh.
I actually feel quite. I feel quite touched about like that. Oh, good. Oh, yay.
Martin just doesn't like spoilers. He doesn't want anything answered.
I know, he knows what is gonna happen. That's why he doesn't want to ask the
Yeah.
question. It's gonna spoil the
Martin
campaign,
already
that's why.
knows. Wait,
No,
is Martin?
I
Is
don't
Martin?
know.
Is Martin the capital G god in this game, Mark?
Not golden. That my
Fucking-
silhouette is not golden.
I
Can I be
figured
a
it out.
warlock of Martin, actually, for my next character, please.
That's been the twist at the end when Mark goes, and Martin, could you take over this last bit?
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Joey,
just
do you
a
have
token
any-
of Martin's purple
I got
picture.
nothing. If I'm being honest, I actually can't think of anything.
Okay,
Okay.
Henry will. In that case,
Just 1
Henry.
second, 1 second. Let's think of something. One more second just to think if not. Because I think it's true that we know the answer. He's gonna tell us. He's not gonna tell us jack shit. He's gonna say with a lot of spells and many days, like he said already, you know? And we cannot contact this person. He's gonna tell us he doesn't know how to.
I do also feel like he's Saul's enemy, so I don't mind asking you as the primary guy if no one else has any other ideas.
Maybe you could ask him if he's got more. You know what you could ask him? If he's got a fucking a clone somewhere that is just been reborn when he died.
You might just say yes, and then it's just like, ah, shit, now what? But
Or
won't,
you
won't
could
tell us
him,
where it is.
Yeah, where are more clones of you? Something like that. You know?
Or is that what you want to ask? You don't want to know about undoing the curse?
Because he said it's nearly impossible to do it. That you to rewrite everything. So I think that's how to undo the curse, right? That's what he said already, pretty much.
More or less, but like I said, Henry's getting good at the old memory stuff, so he can certainly he is willing to help Saul with that. Like he is
Yeah.
in out of game and in game.
Okay, so I think let's ask about this for the curse thing, like you were saying, and maybe tomorrow we can do it again if it's okay, and ask him
If that works.
yes, if that's cool.
I'm not sure that's how this
You have
spell works.
to
Like you can
wait.
ask the same corpse
days.
multiple times. It's 10
really?
days.
10 days. Oh, really? Okay, okay. So,
Although in that case, we are taking him up to put him on ice in the in the crow's nest. Okay.
yeah, go for it.
In relation to the curses of our undoing it, what is the process?
I used the stones in order to empower some modify memory, and I went by every memory that I could find, every major one. After that, it just spread out naturally, removing all the
Oh, shit.
bits. So the process to redo it is to, piece together your own memory, but it would never be truly real.
Hmm. And then the speak with dead ends. The corpse collapses back down.
Yeah, instantly within one frame.
Yep.
It's poof on its back.
Yeah, Family Guy falls. I'll undo the altar self. Saul, news. So,
Yeah.
we could do something.
Uh-huh.
However, it would not be truly your memories. It would be a facsimile. Something like them, but not exactly as they were. I am willing to help with this, but I just want you to know, and yes, I want you to know that.
Damn, I should have taken all the diaries from the house. All right, we can do that a further time. No one is gonna take them. Move to somewhere like diaries.
Oh, I'm a
one of the
construction worker.
builders.
Who are these?
Yeah, one of the builders. Ooh, what is this?
I'm gonna publish this all.
No, not that. Not that.
Next day you return, he's a very successful author.
I know, that's what I mean. The tales of they just change the sound.
Millions copies
instead
of salt within one day.
It's their sound. It's their sound. Yeah.
It's your soil.
After we're done undoing the damage to Saul's mind, he starts spelling his name as Saul, not SOL.
Damn it. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Henry. That will be. I don't know really how to. We should really think of something as soon as, because we cannot really rely on. Well, he can hear everything. Oh, fuck it, this feels so weird. It doesn't matter anyway. But yeah.
So who has the stones?
I've got one.
I will imagine I will have there is 2 total, right? So I will have had
Yeah,
the
so
other
you have
one.
the other one. Okay.
So I'll add it to my inventory so
No,
it doesn't get
there was
misplaced.
3, right?
Yeah, that guy had 3.
But we used 2 for her
Yeah.
sister.
Yes, there's two of those left, including the one that I have. So it's 3 in total.
Oh, really? So that's only the
No.
one you have is only.
No, there were 4. There were the one we have
Oh,
plus
okay.
3 from Wayland.
Yeah, and
And we
we've
used
given
2
up
from
one.
Wayland on your sister, so we have 2.
Oh, we used up 2. I thought we used
Yeah.
up 1.
Yeah, we used,
No, we used
one
two.
to give her
The
her
first one
soul,
bring her
and
back.
she wanted her one herself in order for them for Vecna to help
Oh,
out.
okay. So we've got 2 overall. I got you.
We got 2 total, yeah.
Including the one we already had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 in total.
So
So maybe you want
You don't have
you
the
keep
other
one. Maybe you keep the other one. Kai.
I mean, I'm not going to use it, so
All right, so I'll
You might as
keep
well
it
keep
if it's okay.
yeah.
All right, I'll put it in my back. Actually, I'm not gonna put it in the back of holding with a corpse. I'll put it somewhere else, just in case. Wake up and he's eaten the stone and he's alive. Nope.
I have mine. I have the other one in my basically in my pocket. This is like Marie Curie just carrying around a chunk of radioactive material, not realizing the damage it's doing. And except
Yeah.
Henry knows.
I
Fuck.
will put it inside my armor, kind of on my chest, like what I do with the whole water bottles to keep it warm in winter.
Radioactive material right next to your
Yeah.
heart. What a wonderful fucking idea.
I know.
Yeah, one day you're going to get like the third eye, like Doctor Strange, like, psh,
Jesus.
So
I
what's
hope it
going
looks
on?
better. I hope it looks better than it did in that film. Those poor VFX artists.
Oh no. Please don't be a Cool.
So, are we going to the crow's nest or the druids?
I mean, I was
Yeah.
thinking the druids, but to check on the people we brought over there. But we could just head to the crow's nest if you guys want to drop off the body.
Yeah, and we could check with your. Actually, there is no one there. We could check with Mayor Domo at least. Eyes Mephit thingy. See
Yeah,
how
that's
he's
true.
doing.
All right, if we're going to the crow's nest first,
We'll
then
drop the body there somewhere.
all right, then skippity shablahum pazam to the nest, and then I'll use the helm of teleportation to transport us all to the nest.
Into the nest. And if you're all fine with it, this is actually a good place to maybe
Mhm.
stop the session
Sure.
then.
Yeah,
Good
sounds
time
good.
for that.
At the crow's nest, yeah.
Sure.
If it's okay with you, Henry, while we're here, Henry will begin constructing his simulacrum. I'm hoping if we get any levels up before we need it, he'll finish it so it's the same level as him.
You mean right
But-
now?
Yeah.
Whoa, we
Oh,
leveled it up. Oh yeah, of course. We kill a
I
big bunny.
We
right?
just
Yeah, you
we just
did- you did
fucking
something
just
important,
killed
too.
Wayland, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
I
So,
did it.
well, basically, I don't know if we get any more levels after this, but if we do, brilliant. If not, basically, I want to time it so that it is the same level as him when we go into the end game.
Nice.
Yeah. So my question is, okay, so should I go into sorcerer or bard?
I know. I'm
Yeah,
just thinking that me.
you
with
guys have
Sapphire.
3 weeks to think about that because we're not gonna be here
Yeah,
for
that's,
2 weeks.
that's true. Yeah, that is
Have a
true.
great
Yeah. I
holidays.
hope you.
Because-
Yeah, I hope you have a great whatever you're taking care of, Mark.
Yeah, I'm just
Max on
going.
a holiday.
It's
Yeah.
going on holiday, so
Yeah,
take care of that.
Have a
Take care of
great
that.
holiday.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Aware of himself.
I'm
Are
going
you
to
going
break
to
its neck.
Portugal, Mark?
No. I'm getting close, but not really.
All right.
I'm like the fake Portugal, no Spain. You know that's.
Oh, nice.
You mean the original Portugal?
The original, not the DLC. Yeah.
Yeah. Pork and cheese.
That's some psychic damage there. All right.
Yeah, but no.
Well,
So
anyway.
yeah, I won't be here in for 2 weeks. So next 2 weeks we won't be here. We still have a Tuesday Sunday campaign, so you can still tune in or those. Otherwise, yeah. See you in 3 weeks where we will continue on with this story. So yeah,
Yay.
take it easy, stay magical, Jan. Bye bye. Oh wait, fuck.
Bye.
Thanks to Joey's great great grandfather. Almost forgot. Fool, we saved.
Almost.
Time to forget.
Oh, almost broke the
Damn.
joke. We've been doing this for way too long. Great. Bye now.
Years. You've been keeping this up.